Is manifestation, anyways? That's the title of this live, and what I'm definitely going to talk about in probably 5 to 10 minutes. It's going to be a pretty quick live because I was just inspired. I was sitting in here in my studio. That is a real background back there. I know it looks so pretty that it's hard to believe it actually is my studio. And so. Hi, if you don't know me or if you've never met before, my name is Chantel, and that's what I'm known for. I'm known for teaching Pilates. This is the physical studio that I'm sitting inside of. And excuse me while I just try to get okay. um, Let me back up just a little bit. I can see that you're starting to hop online. Those of you that are online right now with me, thank you for being here live. And I would love to know who you are. I can't see just yet until you comment. So I'd love to know and just give you a shout out. And for those of you on the replay as well, if you want to say hello, I would love to know that you are here and send you some love as well. So I was just having this thought as I was sitting in the studio here and realizing that I'm really well known for teaching Pilates. I've been doing it for, oh gosh, I guess 2022 would be, I'm gonna have to do the math. It was the beginning of 2004. So I guess I'm entering in my 19th year of teaching Pilates, which I know seems impossible because I am 19 years old. But I also teach so many other things. And the things that I teach are the intangibles. They are the key to manifestation because it's one thing that I'm really good at because I have discovered the key, so to speak. I understand the universal laws and I understand that we are all living on this planet together right now and that we all have a very specific purpose. And so my method is to mentor you, is to teach you exactly what I know works. Because as I'm sitting in here and I'm looking around and it's, I've been here all day long, I don't know, 8, 9 hours. The time flies by. I love what I do. I mean, like you can hear it in my throat, maybe even a little bit, like it lights me up. I roll out of bed every single morning excited for my day. And I go to bed every night feeling really fulfilled. And it might be on a day where I don't even teach Pilates, or it might be a day where I teach Pilates all day long. But what I do is I mentor people to understand how to manifest the kind of life where you can experience the exact same thing. So it's a little hard to put into words when we're talking about emotions. And that really is what manifestation is. It's this buzzword, perhaps of I'm going to manifest it. But that's literally what it is. I mean, we're actually talking about science. We're talking about vibrational frequency, a code that manifests in the physical being. Where does it start? How do you manifest anyways? It starts within. It starts with your emotions. It starts with what you're thinking and feeling every single moment. And it's not about thinking a thought and then thinking, oh my God, I don't want that to happen. And so then you start to think about it even more. And then you start to think about it a little bit more. These are the strategies I teach in my programs, is to how to get you to very, very quickly begin to see the world in the way that the world wants you to see it. So whether it is opening up a brick and mortar, Pilates studio, or maybe being a stay-at-home mom or dad, or opening up your own law firm, or completely leaving the corporate field and moving into the healing arts, whatever it might be, that's really what I teach. Pilates is one arm of that. I teach the mindset and I teach the emotional, the spiritual as well. So there's so many things that I do. I'm a Pilates teacher. I'm a mentor in bringing all of that into alignment, all of that being your mental, emotional, and physical body into alignment. So, for example, Pilates is how we move the energy in the body. But when something is already physically manifested, pain, underweight, overweight, whatever it might be, it's because something else caused that to happen internally. It's not an external thing. It's not an accident or a fall. And I can explain this very easily and very well when we work one-on-one together. But especially when I can read your chart and I can understand your specific purpose that you were coded into being into this world right here and right now for. You have a specific purpose. And that's what my one-to-one mentorship is for. So I was having this moment where I was just feeling so much gratitude as I walked around the studio and everyone's left for the night and it's starting to get dark outside. I kind of want to show you outside. Finishing up, we had a photo shoot earlier. And so that's Paulina forgot her ring light when we did pictures in here. But the fact that I now have a team, a big enough team that we all sat on the Cadillac back there and we took some photos as well. And so as I'm building, I have even bigger aspirations and visions for my life. And that's the kind of clients that I work with that, yeah, I'm doing great, but I know there's just something more. I know I was born into greatness and I'm just kind of feeling like, how? And that's really what I teach. How you manifest is going back to your emotions. What are you thinking? What are you feeling? And I know what you might be thinking right now is, well, yeah, then how do I think and feel differently? My emotions. And that's where we really start to work together. And really quickly, I can help you to understand how you do that, how you actually change your reality through your thoughts and your emotions and your feelings. Because whatever body you are currently living in, again, whether it's underweight or overweight or in pain or feeling amazing and incredible, it's because of a thought and a feeling, an emotion state that you've been in. Your present tense is because of where you've been. And the same thing with the home that you're living in, the car that you're driving, the partner that you're with. It's all because of thoughts and feelings. It's emotions that literally just manifest into the physical reality. So, whether it's manifesting a 2,000 square foot Pilates studio or a home or a career or the physical body that you want to move in, whatever it might be, these are all just the tangibles of what really starts within. So if you're wondering why so many people go on diets or come into a windfall of money or whatever, like all of these things, if they don't change their thinking pattern, if they don't change the way that they feel about it and see themselves as this new person, they will do all sorts of things to manipulate the system, to manipulate themselves really into making sure that they lose it all. And I can feel this little sense of, let's do this now instead of waiting until January 1st. And so instead of waiting until 2022 to say, all right, this is the year that I'm going to make all my dreams come true. How many years have you got to close to the end of December and thought, this is the year that I stick to the diet. This is the year that I stick to the training program. This is the year that I open my business. This is the year that I really decide that I'm going to stand up for myself. And you do it year after year after year. I did a video live a couple of days ago and I talked about the 3 things that you need. And one of those things is working with a mentor, a guide, a teacher, a strategist that has been there, that has walked the walk, that has paved the path, that knows all of the signs. And that's what I do. And on top of that, I am an open channel. I'm a seer. I can tell just by seeing someone through the lens of Zoom what's going on and what needs to happen very quickly. My clients get incredibly, really like overnight results that just start to snowball in the direction of creation for their life. So I'm just sitting here in my studio with such gratitude, getting ready to close up for the night. And I wanted to just talk about that manifestation. Notice it the next time you say it. When you hear that word, notice if it's being thrown around as like a buzzword, like I'm going to manifest it, right? But it's absolutely like you're manifesting all the time. You've manifested where you're at. You've manifested the body that you're in. You've manifested the home that you're in. You've manifested all of the physical things around you. You know how to do it. Now the key is the pivot into how do I do it into what I actually really desire. And that is what I teach. So I do have 3 spots open in my royalty code. I'll drop that here and I'll drop the link again. If you are, I can feel you out there. If you are being called to this program, I'll leave the link. All right. Until tomorrow morning, everyone. I'll see you later.